Where do you think is the most vital for those kids to get that social practice? Is it in the home? Is it at school?
I think vital is in the home, because that is the first place. And as I think was also mentioned in our article, and one of the doctors was quoted as saying that you are, as a parent, right, you are your child's favorite toy, right? Everything about you, they're learning from your voice, your facial expressions. They want everything. They want that. So I think that that is where it starts, because also that's home base, right? That is where you go. And I think that that is the most vital. But then I think it is a multi-tiered system of support that we need, right? Because as it also talks about in the article, that we read in the Harvard study, that it takes a village, right, to raise a child. So again, no, you should not be doing it in isolation, and you're not doing it in isolation because you exist also in this society, and you have neighbors, and you have all the things, and so really we do need to think about the fact that, like, every adult is should be a part of raising this child, right?
Yes.
In every interaction, even if it's a little, even if it's shorter interactions, even if it's once a week, but every interaction, you are a part of raising any child. And so I think it does need to go beyond the home. Obviously, when they go out in school, you have the caregivers, your early childhood, whether it's, in preschool teachers, to that first beginning, experience of that social context outside of home and away from family members. Super important. Obviously, they're in school because that's the foundation for them at school, where they're now about to spend a lot of years, right? So that obviously is also super vital. And then, but then it continues, and it should go outside also in terms of care, in terms of interactions they have, like it mentions the article, with their doctors. Every interaction is really, really important. And I think obviously outside of home, we need to have some very key social supports and services, because of this being in a social society, and because it is hard, and because it is challenging, and because there are so many things that impact us. But I do believe that really at home is where it starts, and it's vital. And so I think that the support needs to start there. From the moment, I think from the moment we're born in the hospital, I think it would be great if we knew that there was this support system that was going to be in place. We had,
Yes.
right? Because when we all start, we all know nothing. It's all
Yes.
brand new, and it is kind of terrifying. Then they send you home with this life, and they're like, okay, here you go.
Say good
And you're
luck,
like,
and then yeah, and you don't know anything, and now you're having to learn while this baby's trying to learn, and now you want your support system, but you also have to make sure everyone's on the same page because you wanna make sure
yes,
everyone's learning the same thing at the same time too.
right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And so with home being the most vital place, where do you think children's daily lives, where do you think the opportunities for unstructured peer interaction is probably shrinking the most?
That's true.